Shifting perspective. This webinar is an interesting one because it's really bringing another level of awareness into your life and how to see yourself and see the field and even the people around you in a completely different way, through a completely different lens. I'm going to be working with a lot of information and tools and awareness of how to see the world and see yourself and see how the genetics work, how to see the game that's playing out within you from your genetics, within everybody, and within the world around us, in the country, for example. I'm in Palermo at the moment, and then when I go to each destination, I need to see it through a different lens. So everything is about bringing awareness for me and seeing things through a different lens and being able to do that and have that ability. Because if I stick in my Irish lens and come here, I'm going to have a different experience. And it's disconnecting from the field that I'm in, or I'm not aware of the field I'm in. So this happens through, our ancestors. Our ancestors' information is within us going back probably 50 generations, so hundreds of years. And where are they from? And what lens were they looking through, or what lens was their compass working from? So this is in you, and a lot of the time that becomes you. And we have values based on their lens, traditions based on their traditions, but it's nothing to do with the life that we're living here, but yet it's affecting us. So for me, in the academy, this is really important because this is the ability to read systems, to change the perspective, to change your lens on the way you see yourself and you see the world and how the world operates around you. And the world is based on a lot of lies. The system is based on control and lies and guilt and shame and fear, anxieties, people pleasing. And if you look through all these lenses, what are you left with? And that's where the nature in itself, love in itself, the heart in itself is the key for everything. Truth is the key for everything. But if you're speaking the truth from the rebel or the disconnected lens within your system, then you're going to have a different experience. So I'd like to really bring awareness within these 4 webinars into your life, into your body, into your finances, into your relationship, into the relationship with yourself, the world around you, your family system, and you will have a different experience, completely different experience, which is less personal in a way, because you will not be offended when things happen because you will see what lens it's coming from. So there's a lot of keys I want to bring in this webinar and a lot of gifts I want to bring through so you're more confident and more free and you're not people pleasing or trying to conform with other people's belief systems, and that you are being completely yourself and true to yourself and free. You cannot change the way people think about you because they're looking through their lens, their stories, their patterns at you and your life. No one is in your shoes, so only you know what's going on in your system. Be kinder with yourself and bring some humor into the system and really see it like a treasure hunt. We're revealing systems and systems and systems and patterns that are there from other times and places, and also being brought in, and new patterns are being created through the media to conform, bring you more into slavery, for example, disconnected from oneself. So what are the disconnects? So what are the patterns from the outer world? What are the patterns from myself? What are the patterns from my ancestors? What lens am I looking through? How am I hearing things, feeling things, seeing things? What's my truth? Am I looking through the Catholic lens? Am I looking through the Jewish lens? Am I looking through the Muslim lens? So these are all different lenses and will give you a completely different way of seeing yourself and the world around you. So in this webinar, I'd like to release these lenses completely till you get back to your essence. And then you can choose what you want, and you can live the life and the dream which you want in your life. This is what these 4 webinars are about. It's about changing the way you see yourself, changing and being aware of the lens that's in your own system, because these are built into us and we think they're our own, and then you realize that's not me. So this is what I'd like to bring in this webinar series, and bring in the awareness and start stripping off the lenses. So we'll do the stripping off part, but I want to bring a lot of awareness and a lot of tools and teaching so you can do it yourself at home, because that's life. For me, healing is about daily life, being aware, making changes, and bringing it into my own life. So I change the way I live my life. I change the way I see myself daily, because each day I'm revealing and taking lenses off, and new truths, new decisions, new consequences, new actions. So I invite you to be part of this webinar, and I'll share all the knowledge I have about this with you so you can really bring your own true value in and be kinder with yourself and more loving with yourself, and see what actually is happening within your own system. This is what this webinar is about. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And yeah, it's a beautiful time to really go more transparent with yourself and to clear these lenses and the way we see ourselves and the world around us. Thank you.